Hey you, yes you, are you coming from Smash Bros, Nick All-Stars, or any other fighting game? I can't make a joke. I literally streamed the game last week, unlike y'all haters. Chill out. Well, I'm here to help you figure out who you're gonna main in Multiversus. I'm gonna give you a quick overview of all the characters from my previous knowledge and talk about who you should play in the upcoming Multiversus Closed Alpha. Before we continue into this roster and who you should main video, I want to let you guys know that I have a couple disclaimers. Number one, this list can change. Things can change from the Closed Alpha to the full game. I'm going to just be talking about the kits and the characters I think they play similar to from games of Smash Ultimate, Nick All-Stars Bro, and other fighting games and platform fighters. Number two, this is a Closed Alpha. There are many things that may have gotten buffed or nerfed in this beta. In the future, it may change as well. It's a fighting game. So at the end of the day, come in and realize that movesets and ways things works can change. Alright, also know that there is timestamps for characters specifically if you want to hear things about from my ideas, my thoughts on things. I'm not going to say I'm 100% right, but I have an understanding of how characters work so far from the closed betas I've played. Alright, so the first two characters, the Iron Giant and Taz, they're not out yet. I know Taz will be available today or the time of you watching this video. He should be in the Multiversus thing. I'll probably be going over him a lot. However, I will say, let's start off from the bottom right. And we're going to go from bottom right to like all the way up to Velma. That's all I have experience with. Alright, in my honest opinion, I've done a lot of 2v2s and 1v1s with Wonder Woman. This is the character I've played the most, or one of the most, in Multiversus. Wonder Woman is a tank class. I think Wonder Woman is pretty much a very strong character. To me, if you want to be honest, she's like a mixture of like if Incineroar was good because of her armor ability. Her armor ability lets you buff and, you know, buff yourself with shield armor, and knockback is kind of non-existent sometimes. Until it goes away, you can survive longer. Now, I don't know if they're going to buff or nerf that, but I feel like Wonder Woman was very strong in the game. I feel like Wonder Woman is a character you should like to play. If you want another example of what I'm kind of thinking about with this character, I'm thinking like, you know how Shulk's Monado art in Ultimate is kind of cheap, where he could just switch to like shield and then not just get knocked back or anything? That's pretty much Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman got it. Wonder Woman is one of the most fun characters to play in Multiversus, in my opinion. Alright, Tom and Jerry in the game was comboing like mid-screen. They're really good for that type of thing. There were some zoners. If you like zoners, this character is for you. First thing I instantly thought about when I played Tom and Jerry, and again, like I said earlier, this may not be the best accurate, you know, comparison or analogy, but Tom and Jerry to me reminded me of Villager from Smash Bros. But pretty cool, pretty dope. I think Tom and Jerry has pretty good tools in the game. I think they're pretty great as well. So if you were looking for somebody for like zoning, and who don't like Tom and Jerry, like don't lie, you know you like Tom and Jerry, go ahead and pick Tom and Jerry up. Next is Superman. Okay, Superman is also another tank, but I will say with Superman, what makes him dope, one, he hits hard, and two, he probably has one of the off the top kill confirms in the game. I think that's something pretty dope about Superman. He got it. I think Superman's really good. I didn't play Superman like that, but I will say like Superman can definitely kill you when he wants to kill you. I think the hardest part with Superman, from what I previously known, is that, you know, you have to be able to get to that percent though. But other than that, Superman, another great tank. I personally think, in my opinion, in 2v2s, he's probably better than Wonder Woman in 1v1s, but this is early on, so keep that in mind. But I think Superman's up there. Okay, Steven from Steven Universe. He's a support class character. I'm gonna be real, I 100% don't really touch the Steven Universe characters like that. A lot of people that I was playing with were like, yo, Steven kind of sucks in like 1v1. But in teams, Steven has some of the best team synergy I think anybody can pair up with Steven in the game. He's pretty dope. Has this like rope that can like pull you claw. It's so good. It's like I could gush about Steven being a 2v2 character specifically. Okay, so Shaggy. Shaggy is pretty much, you know, a brawler. Essentially, first thing that comes to mind I think about is Captain Falcon. Now, Shaggy has the similar forward air as Captain Falcon, but he doesn't have like the sweet spot thing to get the critical like in Ultimate. He doesn't have that. I think even if you watch the Pro versus Dev gameplay, you know that Shaggy off rip was the baseline for balancing was with Shaggy. So he's a good all-around character. I honestly would tell you, for your first couple games, start out with Shaggy. He should be like the baseline to help you get used to the game, and the tutorial teaches you that as well. You'll know about that, but the tutorial will teach you a lot about that said thing. Also, I think Shaggy's pretty dope in its own right, because as a character he has his own install kinda, and he could just buff himself up. He kind of reminds me of like Cloud in some instances, like except that I think it sticks for a longer period of time than Limit and Ultimate. At least, if anything, almost in quotations comparable to the Smash 4 iteration or version of said character. But I think Shaggy got it in that department. Okay, Reindog. This character, I'm gonna be real with you, this character was pissing me off. I think this character is freaking D. If you know how to play this character, your teammate gonna be happy. Cause you either ran into this character a lot and either was winning or losing, or you probably rarely ran into this character and you was getting cooked. This character is OD really good. I think this character is probably, in my honest opinion right now, the best support character in Multiversus. Alright, Jake the Dog. Min Min 2. That's literally what I'm gonna say, Min Min 2. This character, in the hands of a good player that knows space control, if that's something you look forward to, this is the character for you. If you want to be able to hit people full screen and hard, this is the character for you. Jake the Dog, he got combos too, while being stretchy. I think he's actually more fun, to be honest, than Min Min. Don't tell them that I said that. But I think Jake the Dog's pretty dope. I think he is dope regardless at the end of the day. Oh, my girl Harley. Harley is an assassin's class, pretty much the ones with the swords. Harley was probably one of the most fun characters in Multiversus. I didn't put that much time into Harley because when I first started, I did have some issues that with me personally, but I just couldn't get it to do what I wanted to do. Harley is pretty much a set play character. She's one of those characters where like you have to throw traps down and you can combo off of them. Even with the traps, she can control the stage anywhere on the screen and force your opponent to like jump out and leave situations pretty fast, pretty quickly. So I think that's something Harley has as a character. She's pretty fast, she's pretty speedy, and she's pretty dope. I think Harley is a character for you if you want to just have, you know, this is the waifu character of the game right now. one of the waifu characters. I mean, who don't like Harley Quinn? Like, let's be honest. Like, don't lie. Who don't like Harley Quinn? Garnet. She's a bruiser. Now, another character that I really didn't experiment a lot with in Multiversus, which I'll probably be trying to experiment with this character a lot more in the game. And Garnet to me is just a harder, heavy hitting Shaggy. In theory, this character will hit hard and will cook you. I think the character does really well and probably 1v1s compared to 2v2s, but again, like I said, things are subject to change. But I think Garnet is a character that if you master this character, you might be OD. I think she's fun. I think everybody in the game, by the way, is fun to play. Alright, Finn the Human. Let me tell you about Finn the Human. If you like characters like Marth, Lucina, Roy, Swordies in Smash, this is like the character to the T. This is one of them, and we'll talk about the other one later. I think with Finn, what's dope, he has this little gimmick where, you know, the coins and stuff like that, and essentially it's gonna slap. He's super fun, and I think if you collect the coins or gimmicks, you get an attack boost or a defense boost. Kind of foggy on it, but I did play him a lot. It's one of the two. All right, if you like spiking people, if you think that's saucy, Finn the boy. I like spiking people, so I think that's cool. He got you. He can cover you every part of the stage. His special move, his high five, literally is like a kill confirm. I think high five dude, he puts his hands out and he goes like this. And if you were at high percent, you gone. You're out of there. Imagine Finn's backpack him up being someone like Link when they jump and do their up Bs. And it works on ground too, I believe. So that got some knockback to it. He is the character for setup situations and getting y'all off. He's supposed to go in for the kill. And hence him being an assassin. I think Finn right now is probably top 3 funnest characters to play in Multiversus. Ah, here we go. Bugs Bunny. Let me tell you, bro. This character was too stupid. This character is the troll. He a little mix of like villager, ink. Oh my god, it's so many different characters I can think of with Bugs Bunny. Like just off my idea of his moveset. Alright, next character on here is Batman. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like from the beta, I was probably one of the best Batman. Alright, Batman, my most played character in Multiversus. I'm probably gonna main Batman. It's kind of crazy. I didn't think I was gonna main Batman. I thought I was gonna... I'm lying to y'all. Y'all knew I was gonna play fucking Batman. If you don't be, you do I wanna play Batman. At the end of the day, Batman has some of the best utility in the game. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's a bruiser, but in my honest opinion, he kinda a zoner. He can do a lot from far screen, or full screen rather. I like the bat bomb because what you could do is you could put the bat bomb on the batarang, throw it, and set up people, and then you can get them in the air and launch them. Also, what Batman has is the best confirmed from it. If you do get them above you, you can just use, like, I guess I'll call it a up light or up air, for example. And essentially, he will cook. He will almost knock you out. If you're not careful, you will die really early on with Batman. Batman, personally, is a character that I don't think is going to be for everyone. I was going to say something stupid like, oh, he Captain Falcon but with a projectile. But like, in my mind, it's like, he kinda is. It's like, I'm not going to lie to you. But that's why he was fun to me. But y'all probably looking at the video like, oh, what? But yeah, I think Batman... Yeah, Batman got some of the coolest special moves, dog. They did Batman some justice. Some justice. The Cape Crusader. Look, listen, to be honest with you, if you don't know anybody to play with, learn Batman with me. Join the Bat cult. The Bat cult. Okay, now we're on to the last 2 characters. Let's talk about Arya Stark. Okay, Arya Stark. This character, she gonna require some loud work. I think she's probably one of the hardest characters to play in this game. Like, she requires some clear understanding of how the game works and her utility. So she can pretty much use Face Stealer. One of her special moves, she can steal one of the opponent's special moves and throw it back at him. And then the dagger slash, right? Literally, she just twirls and like it's pretty much like Meta Knight side B. And essentially, that's what it comes off to me as. Also, Arya Stark can like teleport to you and just cook you. Like she's a really strong assassin. It's hard to say which one's better because I think they're both good. I think everybody in this game is pretty good. Like the only characters I feel like that are unexplored that I never had a trouble against or never seen people really use well was Garnet. We have Velma. Velma was at the end of the last beta. She was pretty cool. She's very weird and unique. I didn't dive too deep into Velma, but I think Velma is going to be a character that a lot of people may either just shield or may not play. Because I don't see nobody really hyping up Velma, but a certain group of players. And I don't know. I don't really know about Velma right now. I can't give you an honest answer. So yeah, I will be streaming Multiversus on YouTube, dog. So come through, hit the subscribe button, and ask any other questions down below. Don't know if I can answer everything. I think NDA has been lifted, but just my thoughts on everything so far. There you go. I think that's the perfect way to do this. So if you have any more questions, who do you want to see in Multiversus? Comment down below. It's your boy Yaya. I'm out. Peace. And remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla, peace, and I'm out.
I've been a devil, I need me an arc in the heart. Am I breathing? I feel like time's right. Walking this bitch with a sound pack, while she rock it, I keep me a domino. Bitch, I'm a dip and I feel like a Zaki. Stretching that pussy out like it's Pilates. I'm snatching the soul like right out of her body. Fire, I spitting, I feel like Dobby. White bitch, blonde hair, looking like Lucy. She from Kyoshi, I paint her face Suki.